Okay, everybody. I guess we started. Okay. It's been a little while, but welcome back to the Betrayers review. So we're going to be reviewing one of the dungeon runs that we did last night with a new tank, but an old friend. So Chris, do you want to take it away and take over the screen?
We have here is a level 4 Mists of Tyrannicide run that we did with the aforementioned friend tanking. So Z is back, and we got to let people switch out some roles and play around with some new things. So overall, so this is World of Warcraft logs. So we logged this. This is something that everyone has access to. You just come in and look at it. You can analyze, compare, you can look at mechanics, you can look at replaying. The replay is fun because you can go ahead and play, and it'll show that as we start running in, you see little characters here. Looks like looks like Koyaketsu is coming in to run out first. There's a little Vulperian that everyone made fun of size-wise. To go ahead and attack, but you can basically play this through, and you can also look at the route here. You can also look at snap to specific pools, which will allow you to sort of double click on the pool, and then it will show you the replay of what happened. So like if you can zoom in, you can see who moves where. And so you can have lots of fun with this, where you're showing like what you're attacking, and then seeing how people are moving. You can see we pulled some stuff out. It was chasing people, but you can see that we're going ahead and different folks are doing. I find it interesting that they are showing like the spear hand strikes that monks do as some of the icons for stuff. Because we were a monk party.
Yeah, I was gonna say we were double monked. We had Z as a monk tank, and then we had Koyaketsu as DPS. So we were double monked.
Yeah, definitely. And so like that's what happens is you can go ahead and you can look at that replay, and you can look at positioning, like how did people position. This is the Mistcaller fight, and you can just see as we move around, you can see, and this is 2x speed, so you can see how the group moves around and where they're moving around. We like to be bunched up, but it made sense because we had 2 melee, and then you also had a few others. So let's go back to route. I think this is the Mistcaller fight. There we go. You're looking at the Gorms. I knew we were running way too fast for that one. So you can see we spread it out. You kept things nice and spread out, so that way, whenever the Vulpin came in, like these are the illusionary clones, you run around. You're running away from stuff. There's the Vulpin right there.
No matter what, we always look like we're being ridiculous. Okay.
Exactly.
When I see this, I'm just like, it looks ridiculous, no matter what.
Yeah, and then there's the Vulpin, got rid of it. So you can see that we're doing a good job of keeping spread, so that way when the Vulpin pops up, only a few people have to move before we trap it or entangle it. And sometimes it breaks and it chases after people, but we get it again. So yeah, lots of fun there. So if you go back to analysis, this is fun because the summary page gives you a look at everyone who ran. It gives you a look at what their total damage was. This is for overall the entire dungeon. What your average was for the entire dungeon. It shows it healing as well. It shows who died. It showed damage, what damage you took. It shows each player's gear set and the covenants and all the other good stuff. So you can really dig into this and look and see. And then you can go ahead and pick specific fights. So we can pick like Ingra, Malak, the first boss, click on damage done. And you can see that we did a lot of damage to the tree. And as soon as the tree went off, we went ahead and we're like, okay, let's kill the little guy. The tree's done. So, but we see our monk did crazy monk numbers. Our shaman was like, I try to keep up as the Lord of Thunder, but remember, there's only 2 targets for him to hit. So a single target was doing pretty good. So you have lots of good stuff you can look at. If you want to see specific things, you can just click on the player's name here, and it breaks out and it shows you a really beautiful, colorful map about how everything's setting up, so you can see what they're using when they got these peaks. You can see the peaks here are pretty high. Like here's 30k, there's 28, there's 27, 25, So you can see as it's jumping around, you can see that the damage is there. You can also zoom in if you wanted to zoom in on a specific section of the fight just by highlighting it, and it would bring it in. So if I wanted to see specifically that one, I click on that and go there. Oh, did you say something, Kay?
No, I did not. I'm looking at the pretty colors.
Okay, and then you can see as I broke it out, it showed what was there. So, and then you're done with it. You just click off of that, and it goes back to the group. And so you can go back and see what was going on for everything. So a little fun to play with there. And then, like I said, we can go back to, you can always click on Ingrid Malek again, or click on something and then come back. I reset the zoom. That's what I do. Okay. Yeah, Miss Color running around. Trying not to get that pulled too much. And this is Tredova. This is an interesting fight because he did a blessed initial on, and what was hilarious is this is my hunter. So just starting to get through the lust phase. And then I got mind controlled, and no one wanted to break me out ever.
Oh, come on, look at that. You had like a minute. Okay, you were mind controlled for a minute.
It starts
What's
about
that?
here.
Nothing.
Because you have tailing off dots, ticking dots, and that, and then it goes to nothing. And then basically I am at 2026, and then I don't really get I'm mind controlled until about 2024. So yes, an entire minute of the fight of a 2-minute and 19-second fight.
Okay, so we should not rely on your numbers because you spent a good part of it.
Mind
Okay,
control.
Okay, good
No one,
excuse there.
no one would switch and attack me. They were like, "No, I can't kill it. It's too cute." And I'm like, "But I have a bug on my head that's mind controlling me."
Okay, so what other things can you show us? Because you've gone a little off topic.
Sure. You can look at comparing things. So if you ever want to see what you're doing, you can compare. You can look at, the other thing you look at is you can look at timelines. And this actually shows you your cast during a fight.
Cool.
So it's a way to look and see what you're doing versus somebody else. And then seeing what happens as you're going through. So it shows what happened, what you did. You can see just by scrolling over the numbers. And again, if you wanted to look at one person in particular, like you wanted to see what our monk was doing, the big monk, not the little monk, you can see like this is all the stuff that was going on. So these are all the abilities that they used during the fight. Got Touch of Death there. And you're just able to go ahead and scroll through it and see everything in that timeline. So it's a way to look and see what's there.
Yes, there was a touch of death.
Was it double Touch of Death? Did you have 2 monks? We'll have to see. Let's see. What did
you can go see if
Z. Yep, Z did Touch of Death as well.
Yep. So we had double death touch on this one.
We did.
Okay, so that's all I think for Miss. So thank you very much.